nice. Here's the lifting handles for the base. If this was a full restoration, I'd have blackened these and made them real nice. Now we're going to put the electric box in. Now this brass screw is for the ground strap. Just getting it roughed in. I'm probably going to have to take that screw out again. I forget exactly if the ground straps have a circle or a fork, so no worries. I'm going to leave this all loose because I got the drum switch to put up here, and I got to fit it. Alright, here's our drum switch. We're going to mount this up now. Before we screw that in, we have to hook up the plumbing. Alright, so that's going to go here. See, we have to place that nut right in there. Now let's fish all this through. These multi-part videos are kind of cool. You know, you work on it a little bit, you do some filming, you push out a video. It's kind of like Adam's welding table. Was watching that this morning. What a cool project. Just close this down. Nope, that ain't working. There we go. Cool. Now we're going to put on the dust protection for the ways and the elevation screw. It's a series of these little metal plates. A little tricky. You got to get some things positioned right. So start with that now. as you would imagine, a lot of these things are easier to take off than to put on. You can imagine the guys at the Boyer Schultz plant manufacturing these who knew how to do this really fast and easy. They'd be laughing at me right now. All these little tiny Allen screws are kind of like blind. Now we got these guys right here, and they hold these pieces of steel up and in place. Alright. That, I think, has done it. Huh. I think. Come on. And we got these side rails mounted now. We got the top dust cover mounted. Now we just got to do the bottom one. And again, it's held up by these little shouldered screws here. And the dust cover has a hole that's a little bit bigger than this, and it rides on this, and it's allowed to move, you know, wherever it needs to go, so it doesn't bind. Everything is a very loose fitting operation here. Alright, got one pinned. Oh. Alright. There. So now the screws are tight, and you can see it's got a little bit of play, so it moves around freely. This thing is a little bent. See that end has a bend on it. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. Right here. There we go. It's bent, so we're just going to take our pliers here and bend it back. So what we have to do is raise this up a little bit. There are two channels right here that this is going to stick right into. So we got to raise this up so I could bring it a little bit above that and then just drop them in. Let's see if that's enough. And also there's a hook right here, a little bent piece of metal, little tab, and there's an opposing one right here, so that pulls it up and they kind of mesh up that way. And there we go. That's it. So this will go down. It'll hit its stop and be permitted to go. Awesome. Alright, let's go do the front one now. Now this is the front dust cover bracket, the main bracket. And this holds, you know, more of these little slides, and these are super delicate. They bend very easy. You got to make sure that they're straight so they work properly. Alright, there you have it. Let's bolt this onto the grinder now. Now to attach this, there's 4 screws that I've pre-screwed into here, and these are just slots, so it just goes in and you tighten it up. Nice. Now let's see if it pops out the top here. See? The little hatch opens right up and lets this guy come out. This little trap door opens up when this dust plate comes up, and there's a little hook on the dust plate which pulls the other ones down. And there's this little cutout here. I think it's just pretty neat. So watch, it comes through. And it breaks on through, right? And here's there's like a little flap up here, a little bent piece of metal, a tab. And as it comes down, that little cutout prevents it from getting caught. I'll show you from a higher viewpoint. See, there's the tab, comes through, and then it wants to pull that little trap door down, but it won't get caught because of that little cutout. More interesting stuff, and just a testament to how well designed this grinder is. Now the next thing that we're going to put on is going to be this I don't know what you would call it. It's the bracket that has witness marks on it for your down feed, and it has tenths lines on there. So I cleaned them out, and what we're going to do is we're going to put a little black spray paint in there. We're going to give it a little bit of time to dry and then wipe off the top so we blacken in those witness marks so we could see them. Alright, this paint is mixed real good. Might be oily. That's why it's not taking. It's just running. There we go. That took pretty good. Throw the cap on. Now I had this dry fitted before. It was just laying up there when I was putting this on. Nice. Now we must put this on. Okay. Probably fit a piece of paper in there. thing we're going to put on is these dust covers. These are side dust covers, and they have this little fold in here. It's like a little clip, and the way cover clips into that. Now I'm going to leave, they got some slots in them so you could adjust this back and forth, so I'm just going to leave it a little loose so I could adjust it. I'll go do the other side now. Alright, we got to put this seal on here now. And inside here you'll see a little O-ring, so I'm just going to give that a little bit of saliva. And there's a flat on the spindle that the set screw will stay on. Alright. So I'm just taking a little bit of Scotch-Brite and just cleaning any residue. This hub on now, making sure that that inner taper is real clean. No dust, no chips, dirt, nothing. Alright, I have the hub on. I gently tapped it with a rubber mallet just to seat it. Left hand threads, baby. Now, I'm not going to be grinding with this anytime soon, so just leaving it up there for visual effect.